My dear children, I speak to you now, not from a distant throne, but from the depths of my heart, urging you to listen with every fiber of your being. Today, in this very moment, I call you to trust in me. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in me. Trust in my Son. I have witnessed every trial you have faced, every tear that has fallen, every moment of despair, and I know the pain that burdens your souls. Yet I also know the infinite strength that lies within you when you choose to lean on me. I call upon you, my beloved, to remember the promise I made through my word. Do not let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God. Trust also in me. These words are not mere comforts for a fleeting moment, but a clarion call for each of you to embrace my love, even in the darkest hours. Today, right now, I urge you to decide. Decide to trust in me, to allow my peace to wash over your weary spirits, and to step away from the precipice of despair into the radiant light of my salvation. I want you to reflect upon the story of one who, amid the deepest shadows of human cruelty, found the light of my love shining all around her. Corrie ten Boom, a courageous soul who lived during the harrowing days of World War II, stands as a testament to my unwavering presence in times of unimaginable darkness. In the midst of the horrors of a Nazi concentration camp, where hope seemed but a forgotten word and despair reigned supreme, Corrie clung to my promise. Even when her heart was tested beyond measure, even when the world around her was soaked in grief and loss, she proclaimed, "There is no pit so deep that my love is not deeper." Her story is a powerful reminder that no circumstance, no matter how dire, can separate you from my love. I was with Corrie in the bleak corridors of Ravensbrück. I held her hand through every trial, every moment of hunger, every cry of anguish, every tear shed in the silent darkness. And just as I was with her, I am with you now. When your spirit trembles with uncertainty, when you feel the crushing weight of the world's sorrow, remember, I am here. Trust in me. Look to me, and you will find the peace that surpasses all understanding. Yet, my children, I must warn you, time is fleeting. The hourglass of your mortal existence is turning swiftly, and the opportunity to embrace eternal salvation is as delicate as a whisper in the wind. I implore you to act today, not tomorrow, not in a vague promise of later, but right now. In every beat of your heart, there is a call to conversion, a summons to choose a path illuminated by my grace, rather than a journey into the darkness of doubt. I see the struggles that plague you, conflicts, loss, personal crises, and the relentless storms of a chaotic world. I see how often you look to the shifting sands of this world for security, only to find that all is transient. But I offer you something eternal. In me, you have an anchor that holds firm through every storm, a light that shines even in the deepest night. When you turn your eyes away from the fleeting distractions of mortal life and focus on my eternal truth, you discover a strength that empowers you to overcome any adversity. Listen well, for my words are not idle. I am calling you to a decision that shapes the destiny of your soul. Every moment that ticks by is a moment that can never be reclaimed. Do not allow the worries of the world or the deceptive promises of worldly pleasures to lead you astray. Instead, Open your heart to me and let my love fill you completely. I urge you to choose the path of righteousness, the way of eternal peace, and the light that never fades. Reflect on the trials of Corrie ten Boom, whose unwavering faith in me transformed her suffering into a beacon of hope for countless souls. Even when the darkness of oppression closed in around her, she never wavered. Her testimony, a living testament to my abiding promise, reminds you that no circumstance is beyond my redeeming power. I was with her in the deepest pit of despair, and I remain with you in every trial you face. Trust in my love, for I am greater than any force that seeks to snatch you away from my embrace. I say to you now, do not delay. The brevity of your time in this mortal coil calls for immediate action. There is an urgency in my voice, a warning that echoes through the corridors of eternity. Today, right now, is the moment to surrender your doubts, your fears, your hesitations, and step boldly into my light. Do not let the precious gift of salvation slip through your fingers while you hesitate on the brink of indecision. Consider the trials you have faced, perhaps the loss of loved ones, the pain of betrayal, the relentless struggle with illness, or the torment of inner conflict. In each of these moments, I have been there, extending my hand and whispering words of comfort and hope. I ask you now to open your heart wide and allow my presence to take root within you. Let my words soothe your troubled mind and mend your shattered spirit. I speak not only of the comforts that come in times of ease, but also of the strength that carries you through the most harrowing storms. Like Corrie ten Boom, who endured the unspeakable horrors of a concentration camp and emerged with a testimony that continues to inspire the world, you too can rise above your trials. My love for you is immeasurable, and in my embrace you will find the courage to face every challenge. Do not let fear hold you back. Instead, let the certainty of my eternal presence guide you to a future filled with hope and redemption. Every moment you hesitate is a moment lost in the shadows of uncertainty. Today, I call you to act with conviction. The call to follow me is not a gentle suggestion. It is a powerful summons to transform your life. The decisions you make in this very moment echo through eternity, shaping not only your destiny, but the tapestry of all creation. I implore you, do not postpone this choice. Embrace my truth and allow my light to dispel the darkness that so often surrounds you. The world may tell you that hope is lost, that the future is uncertain, and that despair is inevitable. But I tell you, my children, that hope is alive within you. Look into the mirror of your soul, and you will see a spark of the divine, a light that no darkness can extinguish. I have placed within you the potential for greatness, for overcoming adversity, and for experiencing a peace that transcends the trials of mortal life. All you must do is trust. Trust in me. Trust in the promise that has been given through the ages, and let your heart be filled with my eternal love. I understand the doubts that arise in the quiet moments of your day, the questions that echo in the silence of your mind. But know this: every doubt, every fear, every tear is seen by me. I know the burdens you carry, and I am here to lift them. Just as I was with Corrie ten Boom in her darkest hour, so too am I with you now. Do not let the weight of the world crush your spirit. Instead, turn to me with open arms and allow my peace to descend upon you like a gentle rain. Too, you must know, my beloved, that the time time to decide is now. The clock is ticking, and the chance to embrace salvation is a precious gift that cannot be deferred. In every heartbeat, there lies an opportunity to step closer to me. I urge you to choose my path, a path that leads away from the pain of regret and towards a future filled with hope, joy, and everlasting peace. Today is the day to leave behind the shadows of yesterday and to embrace a destiny bathed in the light of my truth. I warn you, the world is full of distractions that promise fulfillment but only deliver emptiness. The voices of doubt and fear may whisper that you are alone, that the darkness will never lift. But I am the light that banishes every shadow. I have created you, and I know every intricate detail of your being. I have set before you a promise of hope, a promise that is as sure as the rising sun. Do not let the deceptive allure of this temporary world distract you from the eternal joy that awaits in my embrace. Heed my words, for they are a balm to your soul and a clarion call to your heart. In the stillness of the night, when your mind is awash with uncertainties, remember that I am the one constant in an ever-changing world. I am your shelter, your rock, your guiding star. The decision to follow me is not merely a choice among many. It is the only choice that leads to everlasting life. Today, right now, I invite you to step into the fullness of my love and to surrender all that weighs you down. My beloved children, every trial you have encountered, every hardship you have faced, has prepared you for this moment. It is time to cast aside your fears and doubts and to embrace the salvation that I offer with open arms. Like Corrie ten Boom, whose faith transformed her suffering into a living testimony of my love, you too can rise above your struggles. Your journey may be fraught with challenges, but know that I am with you every step of the way, guiding you, comforting you, and empowering you to overcome every obstacle. I speak with urgency because I care deeply for each one of you. I know that many of you stand at the crossroads of uncertainty, paralyzed by indecision. But I tell you this, waiting is not an option. The time for action is now. Do not allow another day to slip away into regret. Every second that passes is an opportunity to embrace the truth of my word, to anchor your soul in the unwavering hope that I provide. Choose me today and step boldly into a future that is radiant with my promise. Consider the fleeting nature of life. Your days on this earth are but a moment in the grand tapestry of eternity. Every heartbeat is a precious reminder that time is short, that the sands of your mortal existence are running low. I do not wish for any of you to face the end of your days filled with regret or sorrow. Instead, I long for you to look back on your life with a heart filled with gratitude and a spirit at peace, knowing that you made the choice to follow me. My call to you is a call to renewal, a call to leave behind the chains of fear, doubt, and despair, and to step into the liberating light of my grace. I urge you, do not allow the distractions of this world to obscure the truth of my love. In the midst of chaos and turmoil, find solace in my presence. Listen to the still, small voice within your heart, and know that it is I speaking to you, inviting you to a life of eternal peace and joy. And, my beloved, the stories of faith that have echoed through the ages, like that of Corrie ten Boom, are not mere tales of the past. They are living, breathing testaments to the power of my love, a a love that transcends the confines of human suffering and transforms even the bleakest of circumstances. Her courage, her unwavering trust in me amidst the horrors of a concentration camp, is a reminder that no depth of despair is too profound for my redemption. I was with her then, and I am with you now. I beseech you, do not let this moment pass in vain. The urgency of your decision to follow me is paramount. In the midst of your busy lives, in the clamor of your daily struggles, pause and listen to my voice. Hear the gentle urging of a love that is both tender and fierce, a love that demands your attention and your trust. Today, in this very moment, choose to follow me. Choose to embrace the salvation that I extend to you with an open heart.
There is a divine destiny waiting for each one of you, a destiny that is marked by hope, peace, and everlasting joy. But it requires your immediate decision. The opportunity to accept my grace is not an endless one. It is a fleeting chance to turn away from the darkness and to step into a light that never fades. I call on you, with all the authority and compassion that only I possess, to let go of your hesitations. Trust in me, for I am the one true source of hope and redemption. My dear children, I leave you with this final exhortation. The brevity of your time in this world is a constant reminder of the urgency to choose a life anchored in my love. Let not another moment pass without the decision to open your heart to me, to receive the gift of salvation that I offer so freely. In every challenge, every trial, every moment of despair, remember that I am with you, guiding you, comforting you, and leading you toward a destiny of eternal peace. Today, right now, I urge you, embrace me. Let your heart be unburdened by the worries of this world, and let the light of my truth illuminate every dark corner of your soul. The path to redemption is laid out before you, a path that leads to a life of joy, peace, and the eternal embrace of my love. Step forward in faith, for I am waiting with open arms to receive you into my everlasting family. In this very moment, make the choice that will echo throughout eternity. Do not be swayed by the transient voices of doubt and fear. Instead, heed my call. Let go of your uncertainties and step boldly into a future filled with my divine promise. The time to act is now. Today, right now. Trust in me, follow me, and discover the unending peace that only I can give. My children, I am with you always, through every trial, every sorrow, every joy. Open your heart to my everlasting love, and let the promise of my salvation transform your life. Today, in this moment, choose life, choose hope, choose me. There is no pit so deep that my love cannot reach you, no darkness so overwhelming that my light cannot guide you home. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I call you to share in the eternal glory of my promise. Hear my voice and know that you are never alone. Trust in my love, follow my path, and let the light of my grace lead you to everlasting joy. I urge you, today, right now, step into the embrace of salvation. Your eternal future awaits, and I am ready to welcome you with open arms into a love that knows no end. My dear children, the decision is yours, and the moment is now. Do not let your hearts be troubled any longer. Trust in me. Trust in my promise. The journey to eternal life begins with a single step, a step taken today, in this moment, with a heart full of faith and a spirit ready to soar in the light of my eternal love. Go forth, my beloved,
and choose the path of life, for I am with you always, guiding you, loving you, and calling you home. Today, right now, embrace my salvation and let my everlasting peace fill your soul.